conglomerate. The Knicks real talk, we real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variant, I'm dominant. Paying homage to the cat in the chat, that's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that, you don't care for hyperbole, we straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, with the side. My entourage be on the job, my energy. Feeling tripping in 10 books as they cook my game plan. And my brand for loot and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that the Knicks we know is pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base like the late Anthony Mace. We create the logo when there's hair space that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. And 50 decks on the court, looking pretty legit. I say true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like stars divine the Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here. Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it. Yes, sir. What's poppin'? Let's get ready to get it going. Knicks real talk. Game day. Divine is shot in the building. Matinee game 4. Say no more. Knicks and Cavaliers game 4 at MSG in the Mecca today at 1 o'clock. Should be a fun game, and I'm ready to get it poppin'. I'm amped. Let me move my brother here, but we can get it poppin'. Shot Powers, what's poppin'?
Salute to you, Divine, as always. Salute to the chat. Let's get it.
Yo, salute to everybody in the chat, man. What's good? Thank y'all for coming in to be a part of the show today, man. We ready to go out here and get it popping. It's game day, man. Game 4. Like I said, man, this was gritty coming off that crazy high-powered game the other day over at MSG. Knicks 99 and 79, man. They had it popping on the defense side of the ball. RJ Barrett came to light. It was all good. Jalen Brunson got in his bag in the second half. They couldn't do nothing with him. It was just all out masterpiece for the guys on that side of the ball. Obviously, Mitchell Robinson had a pretty good game. The defense started that game off real well on the defense side of the ball. And RJ, like I said, had a popping too, man. So overall, quickly started getting this little thing going. Josh Hart had a good game. But overall, it was a good team effort. Shot Powers, them cats came out there and they lit it up on the defense side of the ball, man. And I know they missed a lot of shots that we did too in the first half, but 79 points, that's crazy.
That was a tremendous game. That's all I can say about that. And I just want to, maybe it's just me as being a fandom. We the first 2 games, we had a couple of games in between. You know what I mean? We didn't have no matinee game. This is one of the biggest series, I believe, as a Knicks fan in the NBA right now. And why the hell are we playing at 1 o'clock today anyway? Why we ain't playing that 4 o'clock game, that mid game? But I digress. That game that we had, that last game that we had against them, I hope that we can, to sum it up real quick, I hope that we can have another game like we had against them tonight, making them rush shots, making them miss shots, and hopefully they miss the shots by themselves. And I mean, if we could do some of those things, we did some of the things that I always talk about, controlling the pace, grabbing rebounds. We was at the free throw line. I think we missed about 7 shots at the free throw line. I think it was 11 to 18 to 19 or something like that. So if we continue to do something similar to what we did the last game, I think this game with the crowd, as quote unquote that 6th man in Cavaliers in Cleveland's ear, I think we could pull it out. I mean, we also have to stay focused because when teams come to New York, they want to be play their all-star, superstar, all MVP, all defense. Somebody hits the miraculous numbers of 3-pointers and stuff like that. So we have to be prepared for that tonight. And today. And just get out there and stay gritty. Anything like we played that first game in New York, back at home. We beat them up today.
Yeah, real talk. Some real talk. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Big game 4. Be able to go up 3-1, got to be huge, man. They're gonna come out and play today, man. They know, the Knicks know right now this is a big basketball game. I mean, to go 3-1, put you on the driver's seat, feeling comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. But like I said, week 5 games is 2 against these cats this year, man. I'm not too much concerned about the Knicks when it comes to Cleveland, man. We just gotta go out there at night and do what we do. But it's gonna be huge for this team. It's gonna be huge for the city, man. Everybody, it's lit out there, man. Orange and blue skies all over the place. Orange and blue drip all over the place. You name it. The Knicks is out there. I know they killing it out there, man. So I know it's gonna be huge today, man. If it's anything like it was Friday night, man, it's going to be a phenomenal game today. So let's hope they go out there and execute the same way they did with a better offense today, with a little bit more clicking. I think you're going to hear something from Julius Randle today. I think you're going to hear something from Julius Randle.
I like that.
Yeah, I think Julius Randle is going to come out there and show and prove today, man. And if Grimes don't go, he was doubtful for the game, then we get a little taste of Deuce and Bride, which is good too, because that's only going to be just even more good defense. So you don't lose too much on that side of the ball, but then everybody else got to pick it up. But I'm really excited about this game, man, because I'm looking right now like Philly done swept the Nets. The Knicks can close this thing out on 5 or 7, get a little bit of rest, and let Miami, which going to go 7. Oh my goodness, it'll be fun, man. But I think overall, big game for the New York Knicks, big game for the fan base. We got to go out there and execute today and just get it popping, man. I'm really looking forward to these cats doing what they do. That defense was a masterclass the other day. I hope we can repeat the same thing on the defense side of the ball and get a little bit more free flow in the offense. But first and foremost, R.J. Barrett, 19 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 from 6 from downtown, 50%. He really showed and proved the other day, man. Had 2 slow games the first 2 games of that season, that playoff series, But I noticed the last game before the one we won the other day, he just started getting the popping in that game. So he really carried over to this game, man. And what a big game for that young man. Second playoff as a New York Knick in 4 years, been here twice in his career, man. That's impressive to me. They don't get enough credit for that, but RJ been here for 4 years. He done been to the playoffs twice. And so that's good luck for him as well. Let's hope he can continue doing what he did the other day, Shop Howard. But Jalen Brunson just brunts him. That's all you can call him. He brunts him. Ain't nothing else to be said. That man is on the cusp of being a superstar. If he get the Knicks, well, I think he's going to get them this year. He's going to be up in that stratosphere in a couple of years because that young man can get down with that basketball, Shop Howard. He had Donovan Mitchell and them in blenders the other day. I'm like, this dude is crazy. So I'm good to see that, man. Jalen Brunson was nice the other night, so I was happy about him and RJ performing, and Josh Hart as well. Emmanuel quickly had a good bounce back game. Hartenstein, Obi, can't forget Obi Toppin, man. He playing pretty good basketball too. So I hope I'm expecting the same thing tonight today in a few minutes when they come out there in the MSG today and try to do the same thing.
Yeah, no question. The fandom out here in Shaolin, man, is incredible. You go to a hat spot now. You used to see a lot of Brooklyn and everybody else, maybe 1 or 2 Knicks. Not now. There's the whole rack full of New York Knicks hats out there now. At the mall, at any lids, it is lit with Knicks gear. So and Yankee stuff. But with that being said, man, that whole team, I think we had 5-6 players in double digits last game, and that's exactly how we beat teams. Period. We get so many guys that have so many good numbers that we beat them like that. If you look, at their team, the game that they won, I think they had 4 players that was in. Even they didn't even have 5. I don't think it was 5. I think it was 4 players that they had in double digits. Last game they only had I think it was 2 or 3. And I mean, if we can continue to get guys with those 15 to 15, those team numbers that we always talk about, Devon, 15 to 19, points, 3 or 4 of those guys like that, those points add up. That's almost 60 points from 3 guys. And if our 2 guys are really pulling in the punches like a Julius Randle, RJ, or Jalen Brunson, I'm waiting to see all 3 of them jump off. But if we can only get 2 of them to jump off, with a 20-point game between those 2, these series between these guys usually be a low-scoring game. I mean, that's just between 5 players right there. That's about 100 points. And I think that's how we beat them. Of course, we have to, shore up our 3-point percentages. I think we were about 30-something, 31% or something like that last game. But they're starting to look for shots. You look at it hypothetically, IQ missed about 3 or 4 3-pointers. Brunson missed about 3 or 4 3-pointers. RJ missed 3, but hit 3 3-pointers. And Randall, I think he went 2 for like 10, 2 for 8, at 3-point range and stuff like that. These guys start getting consistent, a little bit more consistent at the 3-point land. I mean, what? I just, I think today is going to be a proven game right now. This is going to be one of everybody talking about it, a big game. This is a big game. This is a game that puts you among the bigger teams, or makes you last longer in this run. We can take these guys out. We get a 3-1 commanding lead, and we can end it in the Cavs when we go there Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, real talk, man. I think it will put us again amongst the high echelon of teams out there that's really out there popping. Because believe it or not, we kind of seen what is going on with this team. This is a good basketball team, deep team. They so deep. You got veterans not even playing since Derrick Rose got in the other night. But that's just how the team is, and they still got McBride barely can crack the rotation because this team is pretty deep. So I'm looking for the same energy, the same effort, man, that they had the other day, man. That place was buzzing. And real quick, to the God of Law Wise, if you probably went to one of the most amped games all year. I'm so glad you got to be up in the building the other night. God, peace to Allah Wise. He was in the building on that Friday night. Knicks was popping the other day, man. I watch a lot of Knicks basketball games. I get back on topic, excuse me, but I've never seen an arena that amped like that. That place was lit. I'm like, oh my goodness, they are from opening tip-off all the way to the end of the game. That place was lit up. So that New York Knicks fans came out and drove the other day, and they represented real well. So salute to them, man, because that place was on fire, man. So we just got to hope that they can bring that same energy today at 1:00. And get these cats up in there and let that energy flow through their veins and their blood, and just go out there and do what they do. So I know they're ready. I know they're gonna come play today. But what I'm interested to see is, man, about defense continue doing what they did the other day. Because believe it or not, even though he was missing some shots, but they made Darius Garland night miserable.
Yeah,
the Knicks made that man night miserable, and they even had Donovan Mitchell frustrated. In a sense, because of what he couldn't do, because of what the Knicks was doing. Them cats shot 38% from the field the other day. 38. Man, we shot 47. And so the tail of two halves. But they 7 from 33 from downtown. Both teams wasn't shooting well that game. But overall, our defense came out there and did it. 45 rebounds. They were doing it down there. And they 21 assists. It was moving a rock. It was pretty interesting, man. I was loving 5 blocks. They only had 14 turnovers the whole game, which that was impressive. So hopefully they can continue that today with a little bit less of turnovers, and the free throw shooting looking well. Sharp Powers. I'm expecting Julius Randle to come back today. I meant to say with a different outlook today. I think Julius Randle going to shine today, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe that foot might have been bothering him, not bother him with an injury hurt, but you probably can't move like he want to because it's only been a few weeks, so let's see how it goes. But I'm looking for this cat to get it popping today, man. I'm looking for him to get it popping. I think RJ continue doing what he's doing with the beautiful masterclass he put on the other night. I think these cats is ready to get it going. Yeah, you're right, Jerry Fritz. You're 100% right. 14 steals. I was like, yo, them cats was playing the most gritty defense I've seen in a long time last night. The other night, probably on Friday. So I'm ready to see them do it again. And I think today's going to be just about the same outcome to me. I think you're going to get their best because that's why they are who they are. That's the reason why they were the 4th seed. So you're going to get their best tonight. But I think the Knicks the other day, I was like, here, Tom Thibodeau said he think they could do it again. I think he found something in that defense, he seen the other day. It's crazy.
Yeah, Subway, to write what you say. I want to give big salutes out to these two guys because they made me watch the game again. Big salute to Ron from Still Knicks fans, and big salute to D's World of Hoops. They showed some breakdowns yesterday that made me go watch the game again, and how the Knicks confined the way they play defense on Mitchell. They played the rush and real quick defense. They played the move everybody to one side defense, and they play the stagger defense. A stagger defense where they playing on him two men, but if he doesn't make the strong move, then the man drops back off to his man. It's the blitz move, which everybody remembers when it was Brunson and Grimes, and he tried to go between them. That move that he always does. Everybody, they stole the ball, and when they shift to the side to his stronger side, where everybody is on the stronger side and pushing him to the right hand side. if they continue to do some things like that, man, because they did it a couple of times in that game. If they continue to do things like that to nullify a little bit of what Mitchell can do, they also did it. I don't know what they thought about it. The Knicks played a very well defensive game. If they put the ball in the basket from 3-point range today, 34-35%, this should be a winnable game.
Yeah, I agree. They shoot the ball well from out there. They definitely, they shoot the ball well. It's game over. They play a defense like you said. They played the Friday and shoot the 3 ball pretty good tonight. I mean, that might be a 115 game. But these two good defensive ball clubs. So but I think these cats did play some good defense. I think Mitchell Roberts set the tone the other day on the defense side of the ball. He set that tone in that first quarter. And after that, Hawks started them carry through and everything like that. So overall, it was a masterclass. What I like about what the Knicks were doing also, by having Josh Hart in there, that made it hard on Darius Garland. You know what I mean? I'm like, Josh Hart defending the crap out of these cats. He putting bodies on them. He getting physical with them. Our whole team always getting physical, but Josh Hart is really physical, man. He like up in Spider face. He up in Garland face. You name it, he right there, man. And he put pressure on those cats, man. And so I'm really loving the way he playing defense. So, hopefully if Grimes don't go today, which was doubtful for today, this cat can come in there and just continue doing what he's doing, man. The points and everything he had the other day was really impressive to me, man. He had 13 points. He only had 2 rebounds, but the stuff that don't show up in the stat sheet is the stuff that impressed me with the hustle, the energy, the effort, and all that good stuff, man. That's what really impressed me. Knicks are nice. I'm not sure, P. It was doubtful when I had seen it. They might change after a while, though. So let's hope he's in there. If he is, I hope he is. Because we want everybody we can get healthy and full body up in there. So if he's not, then we got to see Mike see a sprinkle of Deuce McBride tonight, which would be awesome on the defense side of the ball. I haven't heard nothing about it since my last check was about 3-4 hours ago. So y'all might have some more information than me. Yep. Yeah.
I still see. I looked maybe right before we got on. It was still questionable or doubtful. I mean, it was doubtful / questionable. So who knows what he's going to do tonight? And I mean, but he had some about the MRIs is clear. He got a bruise on the shoulder, something like contusion on the shoulder. So let's see what happens. We don't miss a step though. If he's out, then that means that we see Jay Hart coming into the starting lineup, I believe, and Deuce McBride getting some minutes in that second unit with IQ. And the defense is still be immaculate. That second unit has been really durable and doing what they need to do, especially in the wins that we had. And I mean, outscoring their bench, and that's where we need the help at. You know what I mean? That's why you can have Randall score 10, 11, 12 points, and we still win the game, by 20 points. You know what I mean? Just contributing from every player that we have on the court really helps. You know what I mean? To have 5, 6 players with double digits, or 5 players and 3 other players with 8 or 9 points, that really makes a difference. You know what I mean? In winning games. You know what I mean? And that's offensively. The clamp that they put down on these guys, let's stay with that. The way they rotated the defense on all these guys, it was great. And it was great to see RJ have a good game. And I mean, he had a good game in the loss that we had. But this was a game, if you pay attention to what happened, it was 17-17 in the first quarter. If I'm not mistaken, RJ had like 14 of those points or something. That's a big like majority of all the points in the first quarter. It's like, so if he can have another game like that, we need RJ. You know what I mean? We need RJ. We need Brunson is figuring it out against this team, how to score now in the paint, how he can lean back and shoot the floater with the left hand, hit all net, how he can drive to the basket and extend his arm to put it off the boards. He's starting to do all that. He's starting to get used to how they play defense on him. And you're probably going to see one of these guys, or one of our 2 of our 3 players tonight, I believe, are going to have stellar games. If it's Barrett and Brunson, if it's Brunson and Julius Randle, or if it's Julius Randle and RJ, I think 2 of our guys are really going to have some games that we just between those 2 will have 50 points. I mean, so let's see what happens tonight, man. I'm up for this game. It's early. It's early, and once again, I don't know why the heck we playing this early game. This is one of the biggest games in the East. We should be like one of the later games. This should be one of the star. And I guess you know what I mean, because I'm saying that because now it's an early game, so you're gonna see more kids at the game today. Maybe. I mean, not saying that I don't mind kids to be in there and stuff like that, but later nights you get a little bit more of the adults, and with a couple of drinks, it makes it a real ruckus crowd in there.
Yeah, real talk. So those to the chat and everybody, man. I can't believe get my people up in the chat. Knicks are nice. Almighty Finesse, Jerry, Raymond, everybody, Charlie King, salute to the whole chat, man. Salute to everybody. Will, my man, good to see you. Peace to the guard, everybody. NYC, B-Ball 08, the whole Nick chat up in the building. Knicks in the building, MSG, matinee, 1 o'clock, game 4, say no more. We about to go ahead and try to get this thing, make it 3-1 and feel pretty much comfortable knowing worst case scenario, we can come back to the guard of that game 6 and close this thing out. But right now, the Knicks got their number, ladies and gentlemen. I just, that's the way I look at it. We just got to go in there and get it popping today, man. Play on all cylinders, execute the game plan, play for 48 minutes, limit the turnovers, rebound the ball, play defense, push the pace. They've been doing well with that. Shaw Powell's pet peeve all year. They've been pushing the pace real well. They've been getting it, man. They've really been getting it, and I'm happy about the way they're doing it, man. Even that game we lost the other night, you know what? We had a chance to try to catch a run in the game. See, like every time we try to get a chance to make a run, it was a turnover or something that killed the run. You know what I mean? And like killed the momentum. So like that's a difference than Friday's game and the game prior to that. Like we were down 18, we was about to like make a run. Next thing you know, a turnover come or something happened. It's like took the energy away from that particular drive. But I think tonight we come out and get focused, man. It's a big game for the Knicks, like all of them are. Let's get it, man. I'm ready to see the Knicks go out there and do their thing. 11 a.m. game for me. Hey, man. Yeah, that's right. Will out in Colorado, so he got the Will and Thrill. Stay focused, my man. I know you done got up already, had that good breakfast and everything, so you good. Yeah, man. That's how it is, man. He in that different time zone, man. But it's all good, man. These cats going to go out there and do what they do. I'm confident about these boys. I think tonight is Julius Randle night. I think Julius Randle this afternoon going to go out there and light this thing up, man. And I think that's what it's going to be. But overall, I really think that we're going to be on point today. Excuse me, I keep saying tonight, so we're so used to it. We're going to be on point today. I think the guard is going to be buzzing at 1 o'clock, and after that, the city going to be orange and blue the rest of the night. The orange and blue skies will be out there hovering over New York, man, and all over the place. There's definitely going to be some orange and blue popping up in the arena today. So let's hope that these things go out there and do it. But I'm looking for IQ to keep doing what he's been doing. He had a decent game the last game. I'm looking for him to even have a more productive game. Let's see if they use Deuce McBride minutes. If Quentin Grimes don't go, we're going to see if they use Deuce McBride to get in there and try to neutralize some of them guys on that side of the ball, man, because, he's a good defensive player, put a lot of pressure up the court. There were 6 fouls we can be able to give to somebody. And I'm hoping Deuce McBride, if my man don't go, he go out there, not even worry about the offense so much. I just want him to shine on a defense side of the ball because Grimes haven't even been shining offensively since he's been in the playoffs. So, we're not losing too much right now because Grimes haven't been popping in the playoffs from the offense side of the ball. So, so at least we do got that stellar defense from Deuce McBride that I think we'd be okay with that. So I'm really looking forward to Deuce McBride if they don't get Grimes don't get to go. He go out there and do it. And then my second biggest thing is that front line continue doing what they're doing. Hartenstein and Mitchell Robinson playing some good basketball for the New York Knicks. Let's hope they can continue what they're doing, man, and keep neutralizing them guys. He outplayed Jared Allen the other day, Mitchell Robinson. I'm letting y'all know that he outplayed that dude. I'm like, he was doing it, and they felt it the other night. So Mitchell Robinson, great game. Hartenstein just continue doing what he's doing. We getting the good out, getting the best from these guys, man. So we just need our big man Julius Randle to hopefully come back off that injury that he had, get a little bit more rhythm, play with a little bit more force. Maybe he could pop today. I want to see Julius Randle get it tonight. I'm looking at Julius Randle 20-something today. I'm looking at Julius Randle come out in the first quarter, hopefully get it popping like he always do, get that quick lead. Good defense team they playing, man. Mobley got that side, so it does make a difference somewhat. But he's averaging so much, so like 20-something against Mobley, so that's not a big deal to me. But we'll see how it goes, man. I think these cats gonna get out there and do it tonight. Tom Thibodeau coaching a pretty good basketball game this series. He's been coaching well this series, man. So to Tom Thibodeau, because he had been coaching some good basketball this whole playoffs. And even through the course of the year, he did well. That's where we are. So let's see if he can keep going. And my man JB been coaching some good basketball, but Tom Thibodeau is locked in right now with the Knicks, man. And I'm hoping that these guys continue to do what they do and get a man some what I would say some ammunition, because you're only good at the players that you have. So if your players ain't good, your coaches ain't gonna be that good. You know what I mean? Because but I got to tell you one thing though, real talk. If you want to change his name, they need to change it to Brunson. Change his name to Jalen Brunson. Forget it. It's over. Yo, what that kid did in the fourth quarter the other night, and I know the girl I was there live to see it, that was a phenomenal basketball by my man Jalen Brunson. The pump fake on, he had these cats in blenders all night long. That mid-range game was lethal. He was lethal from the mid-range the other day. The one where he up-faked on my man Donovan Mitchell, hit him on the chest with the shoulder and won. I'm like, you can't touch him. You can't touch him right now. So Jalen Brunson, he made up for that game the other day, man. That's no doubt about it, man. He really went up in that place and did his thing, man. Now you see why we signed that man. I'm really good to go with him, man. I hope he can have a bounce on the same game today. Him and Julius Randle and RJ, they might be ready to click on all cylinders, man. So salute to my man Jalen Brunson for having a great game himself, Shot Powers. He really turned that fourth quarter and that third quarter around. He was killing it.
Yeah, he's starting to adapt to how they're playing defense on him. He knows if he sees the double team quick, he gets the ball out of his hand, and they're setting different picks. You know what I mean? Instead of Mitchell being the man who picks at the top of the key for him, you don't see that much anymore. That's when they send the big man off of Mitchell Robinson pick to double team him. You haven't been seeing that too much. You see someone like RJ or Randall setting the pick for him at the top now. So that's smart playing basketball. How Tom Thibodeau is willing and dealing, putting these guys in the game and making them more efficient. And if that continues today, man, this should be I believe they're going to come out. I don't believe that they're going to shoot 21% from 3-point land tonight. But I believe if they could shoot 34% from the 3-point line, 34% from 3-point percentage, if we could shoot about 34 from the three-point percentage, I think we have a better chance of winning the game. To me, and I said it at the beginning of the season. At the beginning of the playoff season. I'm not too worried about the matchups. I believe we beat them with rebounding. We control the rebounds. If we control the offensive rebounds, the defensive rebounds, even if it's by one or two extra rebounds, win us the game. And that's one of my things, controlling that pace and definitely getting out there grabbing the rebounds. Like I said, Ihart and Mitchell Robinson have been playing. That last game played awesome. And if they come out with the same intensity that they came out in the last game, and scaring people from driving down the lane. Mitchell Robinson using his athleticism when he has to come all the way out to defend the 3-point shooter and get a couple more blocks that way. I'm 100% with whatever they do tonight, man. I think Tom Thibodeau has got these guys ready. He's in their ear. He's telling them exactly what they need to hear to get out on the court and execute. And so far, so good. We've been, pretty well in executing the game plan. At least last game looked beautiful.
Yeah, that's real talk right there. And listen, man, let me give a shout out to Obi Toppin too. Let me give a shout out to Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin, all year just got to take it as it comes because of the situation. And Obi Toppin in his limited minutes, man, the limited minutes that he's given us and the production he's given us can't go unnoticed. It can't go unnoticed. Something like that 3-point shot with Jalen Brunson kicked that ball out to him the other night. He shot that big time with confidence too.
Mm-hmm.
He knocking these shots down. Obi Toppin, I'm hoping this cat, man, just finally get that break, man, because he's really going unnoticed in the playoff, man. He had 8 points, but it's not a lot of points. They big points though. He them 8 points in 15 minutes is big. 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He shoot the ball pretty good from that corner 3, and they look for him there. So I'm really happy about that, man. He is really playing some good ball, man. I'm hoping that he continue to get a little bit more rhythm as it go on, and he making a difference, getting the breakouts and transition points and all that good stuff. He's been playing a little bit more effort on defense. So salute to Obi Toppin, man. You got to give him flowers. Excuse me. for the amount of minutes he's getting, man. He's making some production out of it. So that's good to see, man. And I hope we have a better game today, adds more, even have more points tonight. But I think tonight, I do think it's Julius Randle game today.
Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you, Devon. I said, man, we have about 5 guys that can get, mid to high double-digit scoring. But those players like like iHeart, like Obi, these guys are coming in 7 points, 8 points. That's big, man. That's like almost 7 players in double-digit scoring, man. You know what I mean? That's major. That's major scoring, man.
Mm-hmm.
And and Obi is looking so much better, man. Playing the defense, more confident with his 3-point shot. You know what I mean? He can't hit or miss. If he missed the 3-point shot, it's a bad miss. But when he's on point, he swishes that basketball into the basket. And he's making some smarter moves. He's breaking out a little bit like he usually does. He's starting to do a couple of dribble moves and try to go inside and make some plays towards the basket instead of settling for the 3-point shot. So he's been playing awesome this whole series, man. And I believe that him getting out there, giving Randle a little blow. I mean, let Randle get a little rest. You know what I mean, so he can come back in. And if you compare the points between the two players, you know what I mean, that's 18 points from the two guys, about 15 rebounds between the two guys. He's out there rebounding more. So between him and Randle, you know what I mean, they're making points together. You know what I mean, in that position. And that's the way we got to go out tonight and play every position. Every position, you know what I mean, your points are cumulative from your backup. You know what I mean? If you score 20 and you score 8, that's 28 points. And I mean, if you score 15 and I score 11, that's 35 points. And I mean, that makes a big difference, man. So let's see if we can continue with the the way we're going. Like I said, man, we have players, we have the team that are scoring pretty decent numbers, and we have players that are just missing the cusp of being in the double digit, playing, off the ball in the second unit. That's big time for us right there. That's really big.
Yeah, real talk, man. And y'all hearing all that knowledge shot dropping out there, man. Make sure y'all throw a thumb up to them those answers he throwing out there. Run them up with the thumbs up. He dropping some jewels up here today, man. Let's get it popping. But on the other side of the ball, you're gonna expect Donovan Mitchell to try to have a superstar game today. He's gonna come out there and try to put it all out there today. The Cavaliers gonna come hard today. Let's not get it twisted. They're gonna come and play today. They're gonna come and bring their A game today. They're gonna come play hard. They know this is dire for them. This is a dire situation for them. If they lose this game down 3-1, that's 70% when you up 2 games to 1. Now probably go up to 80 to 90% when you 3 games to 1. A chances of winning. So you're gonna look for their best today, man. JB Bickerstaff gonna have them cats ready today. They're gonna want to come out there and try it up 2-2. But I got news for y'all. Cleveland, this is for you. This L today, brother. I don't know what to tell y'all. But overall, I think we just gotta be aware of what they're gonna do today. They're gonna come out there and play hard today, man. They're a good basketball team. They are for a reason. And I really believe that, man. So let's see if the Knicks can be ready today and be focused and locked in for 48 minutes and go out there and get it. I know our fan base is gonna be behind them today, so it should be popping in the Garden. It's gonna be live up in there. I know the energy is gonna be up in there. The energy is already out here. The energy up in the chat. We up in the building. Knicks and Cavaliers, Game 4, say no more, at the world most famous arena in about a half hour. Let's get our orange and blue feelings up in there, man. Let the blood flow, and let's go in there and see if we can get these guys out of here. But I'm looking forward today. RJ Barrett continue doing what he did. So one of them guys don't pop, and RJ pop with Randle, or RJ pop with Brunson, or whatever. Like you said earlier, we got a 3-headed monster where one ain't playing, the other 2 could pop. It don't matter which one it is. They almost close to 20 points a game this year. RJ 19.6. So, they're capable. And I'm really looking forward to these cats getting out there, getting it popping today, man. Salute to my man, Julian. Julian, what's popping? My brother, what's good with you? Julian, the whole chat. Keith Turner, what's good? Long time lost see. Keith. Joey, everybody, man. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at.
What's up, Keith?
Yes, indeed, man. What's going on with you, my man? But I'm looking forward to the all-out slugfest today, man. This play like we played the other day on the defense side of the ball, we'll be okay. You know what I mean? In the first half, we missed the shots. They missed a lot of shots. But in that second half, it still had a lot to do with our defense. So I hope we just play that gritty defense style of basketball today. Steal the ball, rebound, block shots, get over screens, everything, man. Whatever you got to do, limit that pick and roll they got, and keep them cats honest. Eddie was good. Eddie Bravo was good, my man. Salute to you. Thank you for coming in, Eddie. Real talk. But it's all good, man. Everybody, make sure y'all hit them thumbs up, man. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Don't hide, man. Let's get it popping. Because we're gonna get it going, man, up in here. And but Shy Powers, if we win the day, 3-1, going back to Cleveland, done took the heart out the line. You know what I mean? 6 games to 2 this year. We got a chance to close it out. You know, they're going to play hard if they go back home. We win the day, they go down 3-1. Obviously, they're going to play real hard in Cleveland the next game. But, man, if we can win this one today and have a chance to close it out in 5, that would be nice. Get the rest of our guys, get ready for that series and whoever we play between Milwaukee and the Miami Heat. And Miami got that series 2-1 right now. But it'll be nice to win the day, get that third victory, then try to close this thing out in the next couple of games.
Yeah, I believe the same thing that we're talking about. The Knicks have already talked about it. You know what I mean? The Knicks are ready to get out there and play. They know that Cleveland is going to come out with their best game. And, I like to say this to the fans too. Just because we know that Cleveland is going to come out here and, try to push the pace and do all of these things and try to get a, big win, I believe, especially as a Knicks fan, the Knicks also believe this as well. This game puts you one game closer to the second round and the NBA playoffs. You know what I mean? And I believe that the Knicks know that just as well as Cleveland know, if they go down this game, it's less likely that they win 3 games straight from the New York Knicks. And if the Knicks win, it's easier to win 1 game out of these next 3 games. We got another game at home and 2 games away, but another game at home. So I believe that the Knicks know just as well as Cleveland know that this is a big game, but I believe the Knicks know that this is a big game and this is getting you closer to where you want to be in that second round. You know what I mean? And I know, I believe that Tom Thibodeau is in these guys' ears right now. I know Tom Thibodeau is telling these guys, what they need to hear to get them out on the court and produce. And I think, these guys know that this is a big game. So I'm expecting to see some big numbers from some of our guys, i.e. Julius Randle. I believe Quickly is going to have IQ is going to have a big game today. You know what I mean? And everybody's going to be, you know what I mean? I believe Brunson's going to have his regular 20-something point games. I think RJ is going to get back out there and run the pace, shoot about 6 3-pointers, probably make another 3 3-pointers, and get somewhere from 17 to 22 points, somewhere in that range too. I believe these guys know that this is a big game. And, you watch all of our guys play defense. You know what I mean? The upfront defense, Tibbs still is doing that quote unquote drop screen, like protect the paint, grab the rebound, and play the percentages of who's shooting the 3-pointers. And if we pick who's a better 3-pointer, and that's how Tibbs isn't playing, the better 3-point shooters, you see more defense running out to them. The 3-point shooters that ain't all that good, they're letting them shoot the shot. You know what I mean? We got lucky the last game because they wasn't hitting shots. We played defense on a lot of their 3-point shot that made them miss shots as well. So let's see if we can still run that same whatever they call it, quasi, whatever that thing that they calling it nowadays, of the percentage wise, who's shooting the 3-point, who we run out to, and who we fall back to grab the rebound and push the pace. So I believe Tip already got them knowing that. And the way, like I said, salute to Ron and Deeswell for making me go watch the game again to see how they implemented those things that they showed on the game. And it is really telling how when they said it, you know what I mean, and made me go see it. And after hearing them saying and watching it happen, if the Knicks do anything defensive wise against Mitchell, they have to shut down one of these guys, either Mitchell or Garland. You know what I mean? Those are their 2 primary scorers. You know what I mean? LeVert, he can go off a little bit sometimes. He may have a good game, he may not. He's been playing pretty good against us. And he's one of those players that like playing against the Knicks. When he was in Brooklyn, he liked playing against us. But if we could shut down Garland, or we could close out on Donovan Mitchell well, we're going to have a good game today.
Yeah, real talk. Enough said, man. Real talk. Hey, Joey, I think they're gonna start. I would start iHeart, me personally, in the starting lineup to keep quickly in that second unit with that firepower. You know what I mean? So I would pretty much start, because that way, if they start Caris LeVert, you kind of need a Josh Hart in there per se. And I'll let Quickly and Obi just shine off the bench. You know what I mean? You know, when RJ come in and Hart and all them guys, and hopefully if Deuce McBride get in there and on that side of the ball, play some defense today as well. So I would, just to answer your question, Joey, I probably would say they start iHeart there. Not iHeart, J Hart, pardon me for that. And then we'll take it from there. But Eddie, you're right, bro. What if Tibbs get us a chip? We're going to need a statue for real. Yeah, real talk. If he get it done like that, Eddie, I ain't got no problem with it. That's Ty Thibodeau doing a good job this year, man. Real talk. It is, Andrew, 100% right, man. This is what legends are made, my brother. This is big for New York City. Trust me. The peaks, the steps that we took to get here since these cats took over, and to get to the first round, you lose the first round. The next step is to get out the second round, get to the second round, which they doing. So there's different levels to it. You know what I mean? First round, second round. If we don't get to the third round this year, next year, third round, possible championship. It's just different levels, man. We there. We there. This team is there. So I think we're gonna be good to go, man. I love the way this team is playing. Salute to Corey was popping. Lindsay for coming in. Corey Lindsay, salute to you, my man, my sister, whatever. Appreciate you coming in. Real talk on the show, man. Camilio in the building. Keith Turner going to be in the building. So y'all go get it, man. Enjoy yourselves. Keith, you know what it is. Everybody, it's gonna be fun, man. We got about 19 minutes. And then it's going to be showtime, man. So I'm really looking forward to an intense game, a lot of physicality, a lot of energy. Let's see if the refs let them play today, and don't stop none of the momentum these guys going. Just let them play. That's what it's about. Just playoff basketball. Let's let them do what they do. So I'm really excited about the game today, man. Let's hope the Knicks can go in there and just cross T's, dot I's, do the things they need to do. Play some good defense and come out there 3-1, looking to go to Cleveland and try to close it out and come back to MSG for Game 6. But either way, I'm good. We got their number this year. I'm not too much concerned about the Cavaliers. I've been saying it all year. We 3-1 in the regular season, 2-1 in the playoffs. I ain't concerned about the Cavaliers. Long as we play our game. And the reason why we lost the other night real quick, because they didn't beat us. We didn't play our game. 14 turnovers in the first quarter, first half, whatever. We just wasn't inconsistent on the defense side of the ball. We let Darius Garland run them up. So there's a lot of things that happened that game we lost that contributed to our own doing. But you got to give them credit too, because they played a hell of a game that day. But a lot of that was on ourselves as well. But I think we showed and proved the other night by showing what we really capable of, and that's 79 points from Cleveland Cavaliers. So I'm not too concerned with it. Let's go get it. We need 3-1 shot power. We need 3-1 bad. You know what I mean? We need it bad, my brother. So we're going to go in there and get it popping. I'm excited, though, man. I'm amped, man. This time, the clock can go a little faster for I'm concerned. As long as I'm up here with the chat and everybody, we good. Run them up with the thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that nice button. D Nice, what's popping? My man D Nice is in the building. Long time, long see. My brother, what's good? D Nice, my man. Long time. Knicks Real Talk, man. Follow. Appreciate you, D Nice. Real talk, but Sean Powell, let's get it, man. I'm super amped about this thing. I know the people out there amped. I know the chat amped. We got to go up here and get this thing popping, yo. I'm real. If it's anything like the other night, it's gonna be madness up in there.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Divine, man, I think the Knicks are gonna be focused today. I think they're gonna run those schemes that they ran, something similar to what they ran in the last game, and I believe that we're gonna have a little better shooting percentage, especially at 3 tonight. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to seeing a big game from Julius Randle tonight, and not so much 40 points, but a good 24 points his average, a good 24 points, a good 11, 12 rebounds, a good 1 or 2 steals, lessen the turnovers. You know what I mean? I think he's going to have one of those type games. I want our guys to get out there and get gritty, and it may change a little bit because now we have Josh Hart in the starting lineup. A guy that can grab the rebound from one end of the court and push it all the way down to the other end of the court and score the basketball. You know what I mean? He penetrates. He goes right to the hole. And majority of times, if he makes the basket, or he may get called with, get a foul call for him. So it's just things that I want to see today, man. And I'm excited. I'm like, you know, I'm almost have to think about what I have to say because I don't want to say the wrong thing. But I think the Knicks get out tonight. You know, my pet peeves, man. Control the pace, grab these rebounds. When you get to the line, hit your free throws. I believe the Knicks can come out here tonight with a better 3-point shooting percentage and capture the win. 116-102, New York Knicks.
I like that. I like that. 116-102. Yo, Chop Low, you already know, man. What's good, my brother?
Yes,
Chop,
sir.
Supreme System Lord in the building with the chat and everybody, man. It's all good, man. It's fire today. It's going to be lit today. New York going to be buzzing. Like CT said, the streets are buzzing New York. It's going to be lit up in there. So let's go in here today, execute the game plan Tom Thibodeau put out there, cross your T's, dot your I's, you know, play for 48 minutes. Just first and foremost, rebound the basketball. Rebound that basketball, shoot them free throws, and just do what you do. Everything else will take care of itself. We got a nice squad down there. Brunson, Julius Randle, RJ. Let's get it. Josh Hart, Mitchell Robinson, everybody. We going to have it today, man. I'm looking forward to this win today, man. It's going to be a big win for the organization and for the fan base to go up 3-1 and get ready to take that next step, possibly get into the second round, which we haven't been in a long time. So, you know, let's go get it, New York. Let's get that energy flowing. Let's get these people up in here. Let's get this chat up in here. Let's get them subscribe buttons up in here. Let's get them like buttons up in here because you guys loving what we popping up in here today, man. Shot Power dropping mad jewels today. You know, we on our A game. Knicks Real Talk Game Day. Divine Shaw. Knicks at the world most famous arena in another 14 minutes to go up 3-1. Let's get it. Let's get it popping. Shaw got the Knicks 116-105. You said, Shaw?
Yeah, 116-102. What I say 102?
I'm pretty much around. I'm gonna be around the numbers myself, man. I'm gonna go 115-105, 115-105. I like.
I'm with that too.
Sure, man. 3-point sway, but it's gonna be fire, man. Let's get it. Let's hope that RJ bounces back. I mean, not have another good game. Hope he have another good game. Let's hope Randall get out there and do it today. I would love to see Randall drop 20 something today. Hopefully that foot getting a little better. Let's let him get back to do what he's doing. Hopefully he have a good first quarter. Put them cats in foul trouble early. That's what I want them to do today. Put them cats in foul trouble early. Play some bully ball up in there today. Then they've been going toward the basket. I'm loving that too. They've been challenging them cats down there a little bit more. So let's keep it going, man. And I wanted to piggyback off what you said. Josh Hart set that pace in that first unit, him and RJ. And Brunson pushed that pace. I think we're going to keep it going, man. My man Williams said keeping them on 100. That would be nice. That would be nice. Real talk. But that's what we got to do, man. We just got to keep this momentum going because this is huge. This is huge. And you know we die hard up in here. We know we fans, man, and we seen a lot of the peaks and valleys over the years. We had a lot of valleys over the years, but I believe that that's the real deal. We just got to get it. Let me see if I can find it for you, Fabian. There you go. There you go, brother. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to jump too fast. He said, "Mom, there you go, right there."
My bad, Divine. I'm reading chat, trying to put chats in the trying to chat to everybody. Thank you, our family in the chat, man. Y'all keep this thing popping, man. I'm telling you, man. I like I said, I'm gonna get whiplash and have to put the neck brace on. But you guys got some live and some great thoughts in that chat, man. I'm not even gonna say too much anymore, man. I believe in the Knicks. I believed in them all year. They haven't let me down. I went from low end of being a 42-win team this year and high end being 47. You know what I mean? And they hit the 47 mark. I'm overwhelmed, and they're playing really good against this team. If they play anything like they played the last game, or somewhat close to anything like they played the last game, I believe this is a win tonight. And I really. I'm a Knicks fan, and I'm hopeful, but we have to watch out for them 3-point shots from these guys tonight. They're not going to shoot 21%. Well, hopefully they could, but I doubt that they try to shoot 21% from the 3-point line tonight. And we do not need them to have 37% from the 3-point line, and we're under 30% from threes. So we have to match their intensity at 3-point land. We have to defend at the 3-point, at their 3-point possessions, and get out and run these guys, man. Run these guys up and down the court. Make them tired, man. It's a quick turnaround game too. We just played Friday and now we're playing Sunday. You know what I mean? So that's another thing that I didn't really like, usually. But anyway, let's see what happens. But let's get out there and run these guys a little bit. You know what I mean? Let's start off quick. You know what I mean? Let's get some easy baskets. Let's get some turnovers. I mean, those are the things that's going to help us win the game today, like they did last game. Let's control our pace and hold on to the ball. We do not need to have over our average or turnovers. If we stay 12 to 14, I think we have a better shot of winning this game. If we can, our fast pace, everything we do so far against the team, especially when we win and beats them greatly. We beat them at fast point buckets. We beat them with points off the bench. We beat them in points in the paint. We beat them in offensive and defensive rebounding. I mean, when we're winning against this team, we beat them in a lot of categories. And what we need to do tonight is to do the same thing. Like I said, I think 2 of our 3 big guys are going to have awesome games tonight. If it's RJ and Brunson, if it's Brunson and Randall, if it's Randall and RJ, and I wouldn't be opposed to all 3 of the guys having semi-subpar games, 20 points, 17 points, 19 points. I would not be opposed to that, especially if we get out playing defense. Our 3 guys score big points in the starting unit. I think we also have a better chance of winning this game. Push the pace, control the rebounds, and hit our free throws.
A lot wise. Mind to take mine, brother, because I was thinking the same thing. One thing about that quick turnaround, that's going to wear them cats out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wear them out. That's a good thought there, brother. Great mind thinking alike. But I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Here's the good thing about it: we can win tonight, and we don't play till Wednesday in Cleveland. That lets Julius Randle get a little bit more healing going on, or any of our players might let Grimes get a little bit more healing going on. So it's kind of a good thing, man. If we win today, when we win today, we get 3-1. We get 3 that we don't play. We got 2 days off. We don't play till Wednesday. Grimes can hopefully heal his shoulder. Randall foot can get a little bit better. And any of them who got nagging injuries or whatever, they got a couple of days to do that and go over tape and all that good stuff, man. Because I do think that this is huge for the Knicks. When we win a day, we off for 3 days because it's a long season, man. 82 games plus the playoffs. So it's a long grind. You know what I mean? And to be able to have a break in between for a couple of days to rest up, to travel, get your mind right, get your mind focused. You might go out into Cleveland with a different mindset. You never know what happened. It might close it at 5. But if not, at least we know this here. No matter what happens, we win today. We'll be back at MSG in a game or 2. And another 2 games if we don't win on Wednesday. So I think we're in a good place, man. So let's hope that it's all good and we go out there and shine today and get it popping and win this thing, man. Another 3 minutes, we get out of here for everybody to get ready, get their mind right, get their game day set. Get your nourishment, your beverages, your activities, and how you set yourself up. And we go ahead and watch these fireworks today, man. New York, like you said, it rained the lawn. New York is blazing for sure, D-Ross. That's what it's going to be like today, man. They better call it the FYPD up in that piece because it's going to be on for real. I mean, I'd love to be there, man, real talk. But don't worry, we'll be in game. We'll be in the second round. So when we get there, it's on. We'll be live and direct somewhere. We're gonna do what we do, man. But listen, man, y'all enjoy this game, man. This is one for the ages for the Knicks right here, man. Yes, indeed, NYC, get the popcorn ready. This is one for the ages. Just due to the fact of what we've been through as a fan base and the organization, we're not having a lot of winning with all the people and all the news networks. Always, this is because we haven't been here in 20 years. Well, you know what? You can't say that no more. The Knicks is here. We here. That we here. They had a couple of years ago. We can bring it back right now. We here.
We back.
We back. There you go. We back. There you go. Perfect one right there. We back. And that's what it's going to do. So let's get it. But listen, man. Listen. To everybody in the chat, appreciate y'all coming in here and dropping all this knowledge, man. All the time. Each and every time y'all come up in here, y'all make this show legit. You know what I mean? Thank y'all. Child Powers, give me your last words, my brother. And I'll talk to you on the other side. Let's go get it.
Salute to the chat as always. You guys keep it popping, and thank you for rolling with us through this playoff run right now. The only thing I gotta say, push the pace, control the pace, grab some rebounds. When you get to the free throw line, hit your free throws. Once again, 116-102 New York Knicks. Devon, salute to you as always, my brother. Already know I hit you up on the other side.
Real talk, real talk. Yo, to the chat, like I said, thank y'all so much for coming in, and everybody. Do it like Shaw Power said, run the pace, let's get it, rebound the basketball, hit them free throws, and you do that and rebound, we good to go. Just them 3 things right there. You push that pace, hit them free throws, rebound that basketball, just give us that. And that a lot of that has to do with your effort. If we do that, we rolling up out of that piece today, 3-1, and it got the job done. You know how we do, man. So listen, everybody, enjoy the game. Thank y'all for coming in once again, man. And we'll see y'all on the other side. We'll probably hit up a post game between, if not Monday, Tuesday, but Monday or probably Monday or Tuesday. I talked to Shaw.
FYI, if they win tonight, I got a couple of minutes now.
Okay. That's what it do. We'll do that as well. Y'all look for it. We be back in the building between the night and tomorrow. Whichever. Let's get it, man. I'm ready to go. Let's get it. I'm with Shaw Powers. Let's go get it popping, man. Y'all enjoy the game, everybody. This Real Talk, Game Day, Divine, Shaw Powers, the chat, everybody.
Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. Salute y'all. Peace. Time for Divine Shot, KJ events. This Real Talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Nick shit, dripping in Nick shit. Up in the world, most famous arena with the clip. That's the conglomerate. The Knicks Real Talk, the real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variants, dominant. Paying homage to the cat in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, you straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the side. My entourage be on the job, my energy. Feeling tripping in tempo. As they cook my game plan, then my brand for loop and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that the Knicks ain't always pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base, like the lake, Anthony Mace. We create the logo when there's airspace that appear like Squarespace. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. There's any dashes on the court, looking pretty legit. I stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew, so here's a few bars to shine like Star Divine to Mount Mars. Knicks Real Talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks Real Talk.
right here. Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks Real Talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks Real Talk.
We here.
Here we go,
in the
let's go.
building. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes,
Let's
sir.
get it.